Alright boys and girls, this is part 4 of the RB Porting series, and I'm going to show you how good some burrs really are. Let's go. Alright, so we've got the head upside down. I'm going to go in and just clean the top to the window, but what I'm going to show you is I'm going to do all 6 ports without any lube on the burr, and I'll show you what a good burr does. Check it out. So we're going to bring the roof down first. If we do this section first, then try and pull that down, it's going to roll that edge and make this area bigger. So we want to bring the roof down, and then we can open this up slowly to match without putting that added volume that I talked about in the last series. Okay, we're pretty close, we've got the shape. Now we're just going to put the smallest little radius on those. I don't like to make this big at all. So we're only going to about here. I'm going to come back and do the divider, but I want to do all the dividers at once. So we're just doing this area and we're going to move along to each port. Do that first. Again, if you want your consistency to improve with porting, do individual areas of the port all at once. You'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and just note what tools you're using. So at first just use a notepad and write down, okay, I used the 1/2 inch egg on this, I used such and such on there. That'll also make it much easier for you, and it'll reduce your tool changes. So if I have to tool change to do this port and use 6 different tools, then that's, what's that, 6 is 36 different tool changes. Where if I just leave this tool in and go bang, 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 bang along every port, change tool, then do the next area, I've reduced my tool changing dramatically. So this is why I do it this way, and it also improves your consistency. All right, let's hit the next one. There you go, and as you can see with the burr, I've just done 4 ports and probably about 10 minutes of porting, and we still don't have a lot of crap in the burr. It's what I talk about when I talk about quality burrs. This is one of Greg's from Killer Carbides. They're custom made, and even the stone that they grind these with, depending on how fine it is, will also determine how much crap gets in your burr. So the cheaper burrs tend to clog up much easier. As I said, I've done 4 ports already, and look at that. I'm not even ready, and temperature wise, it's great. It's warm, it's not hot. I am leaning on it a little bit in the injector area. Everywhere else, I'm just letting the burr do its job, all right? And as you can see, I don't have a lot of build up at all. I haven't even sprayed this in 4 ports yet. I'll finish this head on all the inlets and probably still not need to do it. So that's what a quality burr will do for you. And it's something I've noticed over the years, obviously going from cheap burrs when I first started, getting into better quality burrs, and then I got onto Greg's burrs, and I haven't looked back since. They're really, really good quality burr, and they're very comfortable in the hand too, and that comes down to this rake angle. A lot of the cheaper burrs and the tooth separation. So if we look at them side by side, you can see these are almost vertical, so they're hitting the head much harder, plus they're the gap in between is much greater. So that's where a lot of your problems come from. Like, I'd never recommend a newbie use something like this. These things are deadly in an unexperienced hand. So definitely start off with something, you know, a lot softer on the hands. Even a double cut when you first start alloy heads is better than going to something like this. Yes, they'll clog up a little bit quicker, but if you keep them lubricated, and as I said, rub them on a block of alloy after you've oiled them. Don't sit there and pick them, and it'll all fly out. All right, we'll keep going. So we're up to port 4. We're still going. Still no lube on this. I want to just do all this area just to show you how good quality burr makes a difference to clogging up, because I always get asked, oh, how do you keep your burrs clear? First start is a quality burr. All right, let's do it. Well, that wraps up this series, guys. I won't go any further. In the next video, we're going to go into some do's and don'ts, because this cylinder head has a couple of trenching marks in it, so I'm going to show you that. But this one was just to really highlight burr quality. So yeah, I get a lot of guys saying, oh, constantly lubing it every 30 seconds or a minute. I just did near 20 minutes from right across all 6 port entries there, doing the injector, and didn't lubricate it once. So burr makes a huge difference, and the only ones I've really seen work are Greg's and Dave from Head Games. He does a similar real soft profile on the burr, and yeah, put it in the hands of an amateur, and it really makes them a better porter in a way, because they are so much easier compared to what we used to have, you know, 25-30 years ago when I first started porting. It was like holding on to a fucking chainsaw, mate. They were an absolute nightmare. So the burrs today are so much better, especially if you're getting quality burr, not some of the shit off eBay. Anyway, see you in the next one.